Soulja Boy said the OGs don't kick back game to the youngsters, and I disagree. But I'll let y'all come in here before I get started. But I know a lot of y'all do the playback anyway, so I disagree, Soulja. You know how many people a child go through before they even get to an OG? They got their mothers, their fathers, their grandparents, older siblings, in some cases, younger siblings. And you can't make them listen. The last few bloggers and YouTubers and all that, the first thing come out their mouth is this for the kids, this for the youth, this for the youth, this for the youth. So to say don't know OGs kick back no game, who are you? You might got to be a little more specific. Go ahead with that check-in. Roll call. Bessemer, Alabama in here. Keep the roll call going. The roll call don't got to stop because I'm talking. I can do, I can multitask. But maybe this one we need to get the likes up on. We might just need to get the likes up on this one. Because Soulja Boy say the OGs don't give back no game. I lead by example. I don't do the over talking, all the extra talking. I ain't with all that. I'm going to lead by example for the most part. But whenever I see anybody, I'm going to stop and talk. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in the building. You got Gilly the Kid and Wallow. They giving out free game every day. All day on the YouTube channels, they Instagram channels, probably they Facebooks, $1 million worth of game. They giving game every day, all day too. So Soulja might got to be a little more direct with who he's speaking on, that who's not giving game to the youth. Are you just talking about rappers in the game? Are you just talking about entertainers? That's like who, got to kind of be a little more specific. But I will say that it's a lot of men and women that reach out to the youth. You think a mother want to carry a child for 9 months, birth them, raise them, only for him to get shot down in the street like some cattle? Like, come on, bro. That don't. So, I don't know. He might got a little bit more specific. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it was a time where they was acting like him and his parents wasn't seeing eye to eye. So I don't really know, Soulja. I'm not gonna bash you. I'm not, I'm just responding to the statement because, of course, people added me on it about it. So, I'm gonna give my piece on it. And I don't feel like, OG's not giving a game. I feel like the youngsters just not trying to listen. Like if it's a rapper and he got $20 million and the OG still in the hood, you know what I'm saying, due to his background, he hasn't been able to, or she hasn't been able to elevate to get to the legal point to where they can make the 20 million too, because it's kind of like y'all make everything about money. You see it and hear it all the time. What I'm gonna listen to it's in y'all rap lyrics. What I'm gonna listen to somebody that ain't got more money than me. So that answers your question right there. If the person don't have more money than the artist, they not trying to listen to him. But that person older, wiser, smarter. Now he or she probably just haven't connected to the multi-millions yet, but that don't mean they don't have the knowledge to get it. They time just ain't came around yet, and us as a culture, us as a community, we beat each other up for our mishaps all the time. You know what I'm saying? Even with the young brother, what's the young brother, Crip Mac. I told y'all when I first seen him ever, I said, okay, we done had our Welvins, our A-Towns, the other little brother with the teeth missing that Boosie used to post. Um, and of course they supposed to have normal lives to the best of their ability, even with a mental illness or health illness, and the community tried to make them feel as normal as possible, to where that, A-Town would crack jokes about his illness here and there, but we still enjoyed him. The same with Welvin. Until now, it's like all we see is they just posted something with Welvin laid out in the street somewhere, you know, basically his caretakers, or he done got away from his caretakers. So we pay all these taxes, but we're not able to dictate where our tax money should go. And I think that that's a problem, because as a people, instead of just getting our taxes taken, we would want to say, hey, like you get a few companies that donate tents to the homeless and things of that nature. So, we do have a lot of doctors, certain mental health, the people that has mental health degrees and things of that nature that can kind of see and make sure that these people are getting the proper doses of medicines they supposed to be, so we can have a safer environment. So it's like, how much is really being done for us to have a safer environment? If we got liquor stores on every corner and they selling everything from liquor that's killing your insides to cigarettes that's killing your lungs and your surroundings, and no telling what else they selling out of there, right? Bad meats, you know what I'm saying? So if this is on every corner in impoverished neighborhoods, what do y'all expect the outcomes to be? What do we expect the outcomes to be? So I already knew that, okay, I'll do, a response to what Soulja Boy is saying, but I'm definitely not gonna bash him. He got the right to his opinion, but I know that forever, I always reach back, each one teach one. I've always done it. There's a plan to keep the black man down. Exactly. Like a subject that's this important, we can have 50 to 100 people in here and only 12 of them get the likes up. Knowing that that's supposed to help spread the message, hit the notification bell and things of that nature. So I'm not going to always just point the finger at one person. We got to point it at all of us. They say it's a village. So even on the YouTube, getting the likes up, it's a village. If we want to spread this message, because we all, not all, but some have nephews, nieces, children, you know what I'm saying? DC, salute to DC, and we just criticize everything. The young man in DC, the artist, his wish when he passed away, he wanted his mother to put him in a club one last time, and he got criticized for that. So we not even respecting people's wishes anymore. It's, it's kind of to the point where some people wasn't even blessed to have a proper burial. Guys in jail, when they passed, they buried them right there on this plantation. You know what I'm saying? So they don't even get, and that they might be on a plantation however many miles, and that's not their birthplace or nothing. You see what I'm saying? So the people that's in the politics, it's like they let certain of them in to speak on stuff. JoJo, saw you at Davis fight. Do it big, fam. Salute. Like that guy. He said a lot of prejudice stuff, saying, Tank scared of Spanish people and all this. And it's like, bro, we one person. We all humans, man. You know what I'm saying? It's one race, the human race. Simple as that. Despite the color of our skin, different climates bring a different color, bring the different textures of hair. All this is scientifically speaking, as they say, right? I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't wait for that lucky lefty to catch him. to shut that big mouth up because of that prejudice remark he made. You know what I'm saying? It's like we can't get over prejudice. They claim racism. It's like sexism. Like we can't get over a lot of stuff. 42 people and 1 like. Hit the likes, y'all. Yeah, that's how they do. You know what I'm saying? It'll be, they don't hit the like button. 53 people, 32 likes. Like what? How hard is it? I don't know. Because I usually watch videos or something after the fact. And I click it. You know, I click likes on channels that I go to. So I don't know how it is once you go on live and where you can click it, you know, to get a likes up. But, you know, it's a message that should be shared, because that's another thing. A lot of us spread false narratives, you know. Keep serving that good word, brother. You know, I do my best. I don't even like the word try. I don't try, I do. You know, you got some that try and you have doers. You know, I'm one that do. You know, I don't talk about it, I be about it. You know, certain situations I go see about them. And that's just how it is. So it's like, that's why and then when I speak my mind about the bloggers that might have huge platforms and they only show our upsets over and over and over. They never show, you know, nothing good that we do, you know. And I be saying like, drive trucks with Eva, I'm at home. Salute, prayers for Milwaukee. And you showing those brothers, you've been driving trucks, as you say, you've been showing those brothers something to do. Get the likes up, Billy Wilson say. Get the likes up. So, you know, those parents that go to work every day, your children know that. When you go to school, parents going to work. I'm dropping you off to school, I'm going to work. By the time you get home, I might be 30 minutes, 40 minutes late. If you trying and you lying, either doing it or getting it done. Tell America when you give your weapons up, they will start. Yeah, they've been buying, certain cities been buying guns, you know what I'm saying? They've been buying them, people been turning them in. You know, nobody want to feel like nobody enjoys being a victim, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, they have this amendment to say, you know, you got the right to bear arms, you know. And it's like, is very much well needed, you know. It's very much well needed because of all of the things that's imbalancing the mind in these neighborhoods. It's liquor stores on every corner. It's liquor stores and churches on every corner. So I remember when they tried to put a strip club out in the suburbs of Chicago, and the pastor got all these votes to shut it down and not open it, right? Now, he done that for whatever reason. But did he do the same for the liquor stores? No, he did not. You see what I'm saying? So it's like a catch-22. They playing favoritism. I don't even know if they even own the liquor stores, you know, and it's coming from a liquor store owner. I've once owned a liquor store myself and pulled the plug on it because I had to realize, I said, hold on, you know, I might have gave up the narcotic side of my life, you know, to help rebuild the community. But then I'm going to come and invest into a liquor store. It was no better. So when they use that term, all money, not good money, I'm a person that truly understands that. And I'm a person that believes in that, all money, not good money. So even though I had my liquor store, I had to fall back, you know, say, hey, this ain't it, you know, because I don't want to be responsible for that person that was drinking, that probably bought this drink out of my liquor store, went to sleep, veered off the road, killed themselves, or ran into other cars. You know what I'm saying? So I am a person with a conscience. You know what I'm saying? And it takes a lot because you can grow to not have a conscience in a way. Like everything you do, if you just on a negative path, that's just where you gonna be, on the negative path till you crash out. My mama always said that too. All money ain't good money. Humble boss say get the likes up, match the viewers. So salute to all y'all that tap in. You know, y'all told me to do this 3 times a week. You know, today Tuesday, so I guess this is my first time for this week. And I like to at least have us, you know, conversate with each other, go back and forth, come up with a title, come up with a subject, you know, and take it from there. Like, I'm still waiting on the point when we really can say, okay, the way with the high end stuff or whatever. And South Carolina in here, Charleston, had to let the Finney go, killing too many loved ones. You know, I guess he's saying Henny though, had to let the Henny go. Memphis in the building. Salute to everybody that's, you know, on the roll call. What you think about Cherie? I think we spoke on them that the weeks ago. Cleveland in here. We just want to free the old man. We don't want no distractions. That's our, yeah, oh, you saying the fentanyl. Yeah, and they putting it in everything. The pills, the powder, whatever they can get it in. And I don't understand that, because we spoke on it to say, okay, when did they start making products to kill the buyer? It don't make sense. So it's kind of like y'all selling stuff that people gonna OD and down, so you're gonna lose your customers. So I don't understand that, you know. You never can dictate or say who want a heavy demand for something because they tolerance got to this point where certain herons was too weak. So now we got to put horse tranquilizer and elephant tranquilizer and mix that on it, you know. So they got to fit in anything. Yeah, salute OG, seeing you at the Barclay tank. Salute. Sugar recall due to pieces of plastic. I saw that with something with strawberries too. Strawberries just supposed to have, damn. Atlanta on the check-in. Did y'all see about the strawberries? What they said was wrong with the strawberries? It was just recall on strawberries too. 305 Florida. Florida on the roll call. We keep our roll call going. But, you know, and how do y'all think? Do y'all think, you know, in response to the caption of Soulja Boy versus OGs, basically, because he's saying the OGs don't give no game to the youngsters. Do y'all agree or disagree? And I'm going to read the comments like that. Do y'all agree or disagree? In Venezuela, single hepatitis, yeah, from strawberries. How much you win on the fight? And I'm going to be honest, I just went for the excitement. I didn't gamble. I used to be a heavy gambler, you know, in my projects and around. You know, I got a partner of mine. He a professional he a professional gambler. So when people will say, I have a lot of discipline. That's one thing I'll say about myself. I have a lot of discipline. Camden, New Jersey in here, Philadelphia. Not all OGs depend on your OG. So, I don't know why they don't listen to you, JoJo. You a real one. West Oakland in here. No, I'm not saying they not listening to me per se. I'm just speaking on what Soulja Boy said. He said that the OGs don't give out no game. You know what I'm saying? And I know that that's not true. And I didn't post my video. You said with speculations into round 6. I didn't post my video. I got a video. I'm going to post it. Or did I post it? I'm not sure. To where I said Youngstown, Ohio in here. Sacramento, salute. To where I said it was going to go the 6th round. Akron, Ohio, salute. And I had the guy next to me. I had told him before the fight started. He asked me, he said, what you think? You know, so back to me saying that I don't gamble anymore, because once again, a lot of our murders, and self-genocide came from dice games here in Chicago. Somebody trying to cheat, you know, somebody feeling played, you know, somebody up right there, killed the guy, somebody snatched the money, you know. And that's why I say, you know, for me, I had to give myself some self-discipline. Cause I'm out there shooting dice 40, 50,000, $100,000 a day in the projects. You know what I'm saying? And I remember young guys getting into the dice games and they'll win 15, 20,000 or whatever. And they never had this much money in their life. OG's good game. The young bucks willing to pay attention, seek and find, ask questions, knock out. For sure. Knoxville, Tennessee in here. Granddad say hit the like button. So, you know, I would be frantic and happy. You know, the shorty come through the next day. Joe, I bought a Chevy. He got his Chevy with the nose on it, or the plain clean Chevy with his music and his rims, and he might got to put the nose on it and he want to do his insides. Now, I was frantic and I was happy, but it was so many brothers like, man, we ain't letting them play in our game no more. Them little lucky this and that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying to myself, that's what you call a come up. See, I always lined up the words of wisdom and monikers that was out there when they say, man, I need a come up. That's a come up. How else could that was one way and proof of a come up. This guy might have had $50. He got in a $5 dice game and won him 25,000. That was his come up. He gave his mama probably 5,000. He took 7,500 and bought him a Chevy. He took the other 3,000 and put it into the rims, you know what I'm saying, and whatever else on the sounds like that. Went shopping. I was frantic, you know what I'm saying? I was happy. So when people be like, man, this dude loved in all these projects and this and that, and that's because I can have so many people. If I was to go around, you know, hey man, how was I when the project was up? How was I when? And y'all will be bombarded with, what? Man, you the only one? Woo, you know, you'll hear this. You one of the only ones. You was the only. You never switched up. You this and that. And I always try to let y'all hear from the people. I never be the one that speak on it myself, you know, because I was only being me, you know. So when the guys like, man, we ain't letting them play in our games no more. And I'm always fighting for the youth. Why not? Let Shorty them get in the game. This and that. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, so now they're going to say, with this just a $10,000 game. But it might be like 6, 7 games. I'm talking about the girls, everybody out there gambling. So it kept us close. And because we did have love, honor, and respect amongst each other, Phoenix, Arizona, salute. Cabrini Green, salute. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you always giving gems. That's why I say Soulja Boy. I don't know. I remember adding Soulja Boy, Chris Brown, what's my little man name? Kodak Black, all of them. Because I'm saying y'all managers, or in some of y'all cases, y'all parents personally know me. So I've been life coaching and motivational speaking since a youth myself. You know what I'm saying? So, and always been available somehow, some way to everybody. I was just telling, I think, a lady the other day, she got something to do with the Chicago public school systems. And I think she wanted me she wanted to put together a tour for me. And then another brother, Muslim brother, salute to him, he just reached out as well too. And I think he wanted to get me to go to the juvenile facility, right? To speak to the youth. So I said, cool. You know what I'm saying? So I always make myself available. I just ask when, what dates, you know, so I can squeeze it in my calendar. Salute from Cali to LA. Much love. So y'all keep the roll call going. I see everybody that's in here. Salute to y'all. We basically got each coast. We got California, we had the Bay Area, Alabama, Midwest, Ohio. I think. Who else did we see in there that I called out? So yeah, we got the North, South, East, and West Coast in here. North Carolina, South Carolina, yeah, both was in. Um, so Soulja Boy is a tool. Don't believe the hype. Brooklyn in here. So I mean, but hey, if he created that, touch that like button for Mr. Jojo Capone. Appreciate you, Black Warrior. Uh, he sparked up some attention. You know what I'm saying? So he got my attention, because by him making that statement, it made people at me. OG he be showing, he show, he tell, he come, whatever. What you talking about? So DC definitely in the building. So flip the script. He had Flip the Script had his show dedicated to a lot of brothers that was incarcerated, came home from doing football numbers, telling a story, speaking on the youth, changing their life for the youth. Who else we got that was doing something like that? With Flip basically dedicated his platform for a minute to that, come on Flip's couch and speak on it. You know what I'm saying? I'll let him give his own announcement, but I don't know if I could have said it or not. Why he's discontinued for the moment. I talked to him the other day, so yeah, I just let Flip make his own announcements because I don't know. Sometimes, we can be thinking we, being proud and say something, but we spoiling it for that person. People might think, oh, the show is over, and then he wanted to come say, hey, surprise, I got this, I'm doing this, I got these stories lined up. So I'll let Flip do that. Salute to Flip and G Money. Who else we got? MREC TV, Doggy Diamonds, then the Gangster Chronicles, they came around. Then we get to the point where it's like they don't even want the OGs to change their lives. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have to, yeah, Big U out on the West Coast. Yeah, Big U and World Star started to checking in. A lot of shorties think that they know more than OGs and say it's an old way of thinking. Yeah, and they bumping their head, crashing out on the regular. Chicago had 47 shootings yesterday, 6 or 9 killings. You know what I'm saying? I got an interview with Doggy Diamonds in June. Okay, salute. JoJo, you eat some good barbecue. No, I don't eat no meat, no seafood. I'm alkaline vegan, no dairy. So, I just told y'all that I had to be disciplined, self-discipline. Oh, gee, you need a podcast. I just don't want to, if I can't do it like this, through my phone with other people, like we tried to do. We had myself, Willie D, Bosco 100, and Steph when we was doing that podcast, but we did probably 1 or 2 episodes, and I don't know, Steph fumbled or dropped the ball. They don't listen to OGs typically until they get to that point. Yeah, and it'd be too late. Now you got 100 years ahead of you and you saying didn't nobody want to teach you nothing. And that's why I did defend organizations here in Chicago. I just feel like Soulja Boy want to be acknowledged by the OGs and saying things dramatic. I mean, the behaviors, his behaviors, he be on the right track if he go into rehab. Then he want to hide it like he ain't in there. You got to be true with yourself. You know what I'm saying? We can see what's going on. We can see when y'all spiraling out of control. I'm a person that don't drink and smoke. So you think I don't know when I'm around somebody that's high or off some type of narcotics or liquor. And that's what they do to themselves. They hide behind that and they lie. They tell themselves they not drunk. They get behind the wheel. You know how that end up at times, right? Just yesterday, I was in Jersey City. One of the brothers was out there. We was all smiling and joking. Soon as they make a store run for the liquor, he come back. He sip about 2, 3 sips. He talking about he ready to fight everybody. He gonna start choking people and this and that. Then he can't even stand up. He wobbling, you know. And of course, to me, I'm saying to myself, like, y'all should take his keys, send him home in an Uber, call his brother. It's going in one end out the other though. Nobody listening. You know, he done this before on a holiday, total 2, 3, 4 cars, wind up going to jail. JoJo got Farrakhan blueprint for sure. I look, listen, and learn. I'm gonna listen to the minister. I pay attention to my elders. I've always told everybody that. I've never been the one that act like I know it all, you know. And I speak factual on a lot of things because I done the necessity work. I done what it took to get to the facts and the proof of whatever I was speaking on. You know how they say, speak before you think? I mean, think before you speak. We love your family. You always been valid. Love y'all more. Look, ain't for everybody. I like to be on point and alert. And we seen that with the natives here in America, that's what they did. They gave them diseases and alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Because they knew they didn't have a tolerance for it, right? Now, when you go to a place like Alaska, they drug rate, alcohol rate is through the roof. You know what I'm saying? The deaths of cirrhosis to the liver, psoriasis to the liver, whichever way you want to say it. As far as the youngsters, they homies gotta check each other. OGs can only do so much. Yeah, but if that's the blind leading the blind, you know, you gotta think now. Y'all gotta keep in mind. I'm not saying everybody come from a 2-parent household, but in some cases you got 2 parents, some cases you got 1. If you're not even listening to the person that you know for a fact supposed to love you the most or brung you in this world, the only way you really listening to somebody else outside of your household is if you almost fearing that person, you know? So if I'm the big homie in the hood, I'm known for all the terror, right? This kid not gonna play with me because he know what? I don't gotta love him, like him, or respect him like his mother or father do. So the respect is through fear. And I remember always getting that question asked, JoJo, do you want you rather be loved or feared? And it's ironic because now that we do have podcasts and things, I see Nori and them ask a question of loyalty or respect. He asks everybody, right? So I was like, wow, you know, here I am before podcasts and all that, people saying, do you want to be loved or feared? And it was kind of like a catch-22 tricky kind of question because of course you want to be loved. And then if you're feared, it was because of it helped nobody not play no games with you, like try to manipulate you in no kind of way. Things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Because they knew that. What's good, OG? Hit that like button. Salute. You misunderstood one of my comments giving props on your other live, big dog, but it's all love on my side. No telling if I misunderstood, correct it. You know, when like I say, man, yeah, if y'all see something, I tell y'all all the time, if I'm swerving, bring me back through the loop. Don't let me just swerve. Reel me back in. Call me out on it. You know, I take constructive criticism. When can we get the peace treaty walk through Old Block and Tuberville turfs to show positivity? Love and respect go hand in hand. The Old Block and Tuberville situation will have to for surely be like a block party. Like we have block parties, right? You get a permit to have a block party. And we haven't been able to do that as of late. And but the police captain, the mayor, everybody will have to get involved. The community leaders, you know, give them brothers some securities. You know, big homie, what's up with the bucket headline? Melanated on Keith and James. Y'all see, that's one of my youngsters. You know what I'm saying? He grew to be a fine young man. He actually from Carolina. He moved to Minnesota. You know, his good brother played in the NBA, and he sat back, used his college knowledge and degree, and came up with a clothing line, Keith and James. You know what I'm saying? And y'all remember I helped promote the hat, you know, with the red bottom under it, and it grew. He and Neiman Marcus, you know, now Christian Louboutin or Louboutin, however they want to say it, you know, he actually wore the hat, so that was love. That's showing the embracement, you know, and instead of him hating or saying copyright infringement or anything of that nature, he embraced them. So that's showing us that in the fashion world, he came together instead of shunning him, you know. See the 822 court date coming up. You know, we want all these brothers to don't have to walk outside and look at each other as enemies. We're not each other enemies, you know. From community leaders to the minister Farrakhan. Who else do we got? Really, Farrakhan, last man standing. You know what I'm saying? Because Jesse Jackson haven't been able to speak. You know, he having his issues with his health. OG been a key player of these athletes, musicians, etc. You do y'all research, living legend. Appreciate it. Like I say, I let it come from y'all. You know, I'm not one that's gonna run around, poke my chest, and I brag. I've done this for this one. I done so much, I done forgot about it. A person will have to tell me. Just like a picture I just got, and I don't even got a lot of pictures. You know, people sending me pictures, and my time's coming up. It was forbidden to take pictures. You know what I'm saying? You wanted less. You wanted less evidence for them people because we was living on the wrong side of the law. You know what I'm saying? So it was forbidden to take some pictures. But my God chose to be feared, so maybe they protected me too. So, you know, I feel like we can do it. We can come together as a whole, you know. Don't so much, I forgot it. Realist right there, King. So, you know, I just feel like we can come together to get back to that with O Block and them. If the mayor, the police, because they can do it. They have the power to. You know, it's certain homies that transition from Chicago says to certain Cali says because of something. Salute JoJo Love from Miami. Much love to Miami. You know, and everybody have issues like the Haitians having issues in Miami. You know, they want to deport them. Jamaicans, they want to deport them. Belizeans, they want to deport them. You know, when you come over here to supposed to be the land of the free. But as they say, if you make it over here to the land of the free, you shouldn't be in a loop of nothing negative, no wrongdoings. If you made it over here, you supposed to stay in that straight line. And it's kind of like they laid a law down. They gave rules. You know, if you mess up over here, we're going to deport you. We're going to send you back. So the first time I ever heard of something like that was through Slick Rick. You know what I'm saying? Like deport him. What they mean deport him? You know, yeah, we knew he had the English accent, but I'm like, you know, that it wasn't a thought. And then of course when who is that? When Scarface came out, we seen, you know what I'm saying, in the movie, how they was bringing them over and stuff. So that was kind of the first knowledge of deportation and stuff like that. That was the first time we, you know, that I acknowledged it or even knew that that existed. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got to think back in the days too, you can just travel with your social security card and your birth certificate. And in some places, just your birth certificate, right? And then they came with the passport. So, yeah, that's my take on it. You know, salute. I appreciate all y'all that came in. Y'all share it, comment, like it, subscribe to the channel, and we'll speak on something else later on in the week. I'm going on, Jones. Capone.